Hey guys, it's Elite Kicks here, bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to step into line for a wristband for the cool gray 11s at Dick's Sporting Goods. The line looks to be pretty short. We're about 45 minutes early. I thought the line would have been a little bit longer, but you can see it a little bit right here. I'll walk a little bit closer so you guys can see it. It's about maybe like 7 or 8 people, so we're gonna go ahead and wait in line, see if we can grab a pair of these. I'm going to show you guys how it works, how to get the wristband, how to claim it and everything like that. We're going to take it back in the car. Normally what happens is you got to come back on the next Saturday between 10 o'clock and 11:30 to pick up. So let's go ahead and get this pair. Let's get a grade school as well too if we can grab one of those. If you have a Dick's Sporting Goods in your area, make sure to check those out for the general releases. Nope, and there's the sunrise right there. The general releases, the Jordan 4s and Jordan 11s, check those out because they do have, Dick's Sporting Goods usually has it. I'll also post a link to the calendar so you guys can take a look at it, but we're gonna go ahead and wait in the line, guys, and I'll catch you guys when I'm back in the car. Hey guys, just stepped back into the car, picked up 2 pairs. So the way it works at Dick's Sporting Goods is you gotta wait in line, you can get 1 pair, then you got to go back in line to get another pair. So I waited in line, picked up a size 12 in men's, and they ran out of 5.5 in GS, so I went with 6 in GS. So what happens is this: so you wait in line, there's about 10 people in front of me, picked up my pair, then obviously you only one pair per person, then you gotta wait back in line. Looking at the line right now, just taking a look at it, got about 20-30 people in the line. It's 9:30. You definitely want to get there early if you want the bigger sizes. 12 and up, they maybe only had a couple of pairs, so I was lucky enough to grab one of those. The other thing to keep in mind is next week you only have 90 minutes to pick up. So this is really a how to cop at Dick's Sporting Goods for the major releases. And I'm just going to step outside, show you guys what the line looks like, and then we'll take it back home, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what to look out for when Dick's Sporting Goods has releases. Hey guys, just stepped outside. You can see the line a little bit. I'll try to see if I can get closer, but you can kind of take a look at it over here. You can see how big the line is. It's about 20-30 people. Most people were, when they got there, the ones at the front line were just going back to the end of the line again to pick another pair, but you're only allowed 1 men's, 1 GS. And in order to get the men's, you wait in line and then go and pick up your pair. And with the grade school, you gotta go back in line. So you only get 1 size at a time. You gotta go back in line. So guys, let's take it back home. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it, Dick's Sporting Goods, and how and what to keep in mind. Hey guys, so we're back at home, and I know I sounded a little jumbled when I was walking there, just giving bits and pieces of information. But this is a good time for me to just sort of walk through everything and tell you how to cop a Jordan release at Dick's Sporting Goods, because for your big GRs, the Jordan 4s, whether it was the white Oreos or the UNC 4s, I think they have some Jordan 3 sometimes, and then your Jordan 11s, the big GRs, your Dick's Sporting Goods, your local Dick's Sporting Goods will usually have them. So I'm going to talk through 5 questions, guys. Which DSG is going to have them, when you should get in line, which shoes, which I've kind of hit it at a little bit, how to pick them up, and then leftovers. 5 basic things, guys. So how do you know which DSG is going to have them? So here's the thing, like the morning of the release, Dick's Sporting Goods will put out a release saying that, hey, we're going to be handing out wristbands. Most of the time, people actually know the night before, or even a couple days before. If you have questions, hit me up. I can try to get the information to you. In this particular release, I did know beforehand that it was coming out, so I was already in line before their notification on Instagram and Twitter went out. So how to tell which DSG? It's going to be your biggest DSGs, the ones that are attached to the malls, your biggest DSGs. Now, the ones that have had prior releases, there's usually a list of names, and you see, for example, a mall on there or a DSG on there. Those are probably going to have them again the next time. I figured out the one that at my local mall is one of the top tiered
DSG, so I know they always have it. I can always go there without even reading the release. But the best principle is this. Figure out which DSG had it in the past, and more than likely it will have it again this time. If you're not able to tell that out, go to your biggest one, all right? Because by the time that the release notification goes out, there's already going to be a line they're developing. Next question is when to arrive. My local Dick's Sporting Goods opens at 9 o'clock. I got there at around, I want to say around 8:15 or so, about 45 minutes before the release. I was trying to get there at 8, but I thought that may have been a little too early. I got there, I was about 10th in line, so that was pretty good because I was able to get a men's pair and then go back in line and get a GS pair. But as soon as I arrived, there was about 20-some people before the release came out that came in after me. So, you know, you want to get there somewhere between 45-50 minutes in advance. If you really want the shoe, that's the time to get there. If you come a little bit later, the odds of getting the size you want decreases dramatically. And as I talked about, you know, which shoes, your Jordan 3s are going to usually be there. Sometimes, maybe not. Your Jordan 4s definitely, and your Jordan 11s, those sort of big general releases. If you have questions, feel free to send me a message. You know, comment down below, ask, yeah, hey, Elite Kicks, do you think they'll have this? And, you know, I'll try to dig through and get you guys the information, because as again, this is an informational channel trying to get, you know, anybody who's trying to cop sneakers for retail, trying to get you guys the information, because usually the hardest thing to do to get sneakers for retail is to get the information. The next thing I want to talk about is how to pick up, because you get the wristband, how much time do you have to pick up? So I know in their press release, they wrote down you have to pick up the day of the release between 10 o'clock a.m. and 11:30 a.m. So you only have 90 minutes to pick up the shoe. That's very important. I'm going to repeat that. You have 90 minutes to pick up the shoe. That's it. All right, guys. So if you do cop it, make sure you're there within that 90-minute window to pick up the shoe. The last thing I want to talk about is leftovers. This is all over the place. There's no clear-cut answer. A lot of the employees will hold pairs for themselves, will hold pairs for their friends. They'll backdoor pairs. It's pretty crazy at Dick's Sporting Goods. So it just really depends. Sometimes they will let them go at 11:30, maybe a little past that. Sometimes it'll be the next day. Sometimes they won't let them go because the employees will pick them up. So the best thing you could probably do is you could ask your local store, see what they do. You'll probably get a wishy-washy answer, at which point maybe you want to just sort of figure out how your local Dick's Sporting Goods does it, because each area does things differently. So guys, just to recap, which Dick's Sporting Goods, look on their website, figure out when the prior Jordan releases came out, or even this cool gray, and make note of which DSG has them. And then the next big GR, the next big Jordan 4, like the Jordan 4 Red Thunder or Big Thunder or whatever it's called that's coming in January, that will probably go to DSG, just to be prepared for that. You know, when to arrive. If you really want it, get there between 45 minutes to an hour so you can get the size. If you get a little bit after that, 30 minutes, your size isn't guaranteed. I know there was a guy in line that really wanted a size 12, and he's literally going to be the next person, and he was told that size 12 was sold out. So that kind of sucks for him. Which shoes, like I talked about, your big GRs, your Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s, Jordan 3s, I've never heard them getting Jordan 1s, but who knows? If you've seen it, guys, before, you know, comment down below, let me know. And, you know, how to pick up. Remember, you got a 90-minute window. Pick up the day of the release in that 90-minute window. Leftovers, very random. They could let them go after 11:30. They could let them go the next day. It just depends on your local store. You're going to have to do some digging. Gonna have to grind to figure out that information. This is Elite Kick signing off. The next video is already set up. It's finalized. It's gonna come out on Monday, guys. It's gonna be how to, you know, make more money off of Nike Dunks. When to sell, how to sell, which ones to sell, which ones to keep. It will be a great video, great informational content that I'm pushing out. And guys, this is Elite Kick signing off. Take care. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.